morning, it's Sam here from kitchengadgetsclub.com and the voice behind the popular Kitchen Gadgets podcast, Magic with Gadgets. Today I'm here with a great, and that is how to quickly use your Ninja Speedi to pull off a really quick curry. We're cheating, we're using curry sauce, but we're doing that so that we can show you just how quickly you can do a curry, and you can mix and match with your own favourite ingredients, and how you can cook the samosas and the onion bhajis and everything else in there as well. So it's not just the curry sauce that you're doing. And we're going to be using some boneless and skinless chicken thighs. I know in the UK we tend to call them chicken thigh fillets. But I also know them as boneless and skinless, so no matter what you call them, they're great. Or the new kid on the block, which I'm loving, is that you can get boneless and skinless chicken drumstick meat now as well, and that's just as nice like this. So shall we show you how to get this curry on and how simple it is using your Ninja Speedi to pull off your own chicken Tikka Masala. So for starters, I've got the chicken there. There's about 500 grams worth of chicken thigh meat. I've also got some salt and pepper. Garam masala as well, because that's really nice for cooking the chicken with first. And then, like you would expect, we have got coriander and garlic and ginger. The curry sauce that I've already mentioned. And then what I did is I picked up a pack from the supermarket, little Indian selection, so you get your samosas, your pakoras and your onion bhajis. These are just brilliant for cooking at the same time. And then a frozen bit of naan bread. And then of course, when you are at the supermarket, you can also pick up some of the dips to go with it, some poppadoms if that's your thing, and you can turn it into a right delicious meal. But to start with, we're just going to be cooking the chicken. So, before we jump into the chicken, look at that. That is what the delightful bowl is that I'm going to show you how to make yourself. So, I'm going to put this to one side, or maybe give it to Carl to eat, I haven't decided yet, and we can get this chicken on. So, I'm just moving the Speedy out of the way so we can get all eyes on the chicken. So, normal chicken thigh meat, like I said, and then season it up. Garam masala, a bit of sea salt, or you can use rock salt, whatever you prefer. And then I've also got some chopped frozen ginger. Some chopped garlic, and of course the coriander, or if you live in the US you'll call this cilantro. And then last but not least, add in some extra virgin olive oil, and that's the main ingredients you need. So now it's just a case of mixing them together, and then we can get them in the cooking pot. So just give them a really nice coating. Rub the bottom of that plate. Little shallow dishes like this are brilliant for this. And then you're looking for a coating like this. And then pop them in your Speedy. Spreading them out as you do. Then I'm just going to give my hands a quick wipe, and then we can get it on and you can have a closer look. And have a look at that chicken, doesn't it look lovely? It's got a lovely coating on it. So now we can get the lid down and we can get it cooking. So for cooking the chicken, we are looking for the air fry setting, and you're looking for 180 Celsius, that's 360 Fahrenheit, a cook time of 15 minutes, and then press start. If you're serious about learning how to use the Ninja Speedi, then can I recommend our new multi-cooker time and temp chart. It's brand new, it's on pre-order now, and it's under a £5, and it has lots and lots of different cooking times based on the different settings. from steam air fry to when to air fry, grill, steam, and so many others. It will really get you started with using your Speedy and understanding how long to cook your food for. And now, back to the video. And we've beeped. So, shall we check on the chicken and see how it's cooking? Oh yay! Look at that chicken, doesn't it look gorgeous? I know, I'm getting excited here just over the chicken thighs. And you know, if you don't like curry and you just want a simple way to cook some chicken thighs, then do it just like this. A bowl, your favourite seasonings, a little drizzle of olive oil, 15 minutes at 180, and it's done. Isn't that amazing? So if you are without the sauce, then you go for it. You don't have to have the sauce, do you? But we're going to make this into a curry for you because I've been asked a lot about the logistics behind making a curry in the Ninja Speedi, and it's my most requested one out of the different ones, so I thought I better show you the quick way of actually doing it. So what I'm going to do now is chopping board out. So knife and fork at the ready, and let's get chopping it. You can do it whole if you prefer. It depends on how you like your curry. And also you'll have some of the fat coming off your chicken thigh, and it's totally up to you if you get rid of those from the cooking pot now, or you just kind of leave it in there for your main curry. It's totally up to you what you do. And you can do bigger chunks like you would with a curry, or you can do smaller. It depends how you like it, you know, it's all about you and how you actually like your curries. That's all the chicken chopped up. Let me give you a real closer look. And now it's ready to go back in. Grab the Speedy, open it up. You can see the level of fat in the bottom there. So if you do have a problem with the fat, you can drain it first. I personally don't mind, so I'm just going to throw it in. And it's easier for me for showing you anyway. So pop all the chicken in. We've now got our curry sauce. I've gone with Tikka Masala because they say it's the nation's favourite curry. Oh, is that the korma? I can never keep up. So you want to add all that in. Then grab your favourite wooden spoon, spatula, whatever suits you, and give it a good stir. Because you want the curry sauce to incorporate into the chicken. Oh, it smells like a curry already. Bring it on, hey. So now, are you ready for the trick? This is what makes it amazing and isn't just another quick curry sauce cheat done in your gadgets. It's this baby. We're going to put it into top position. So by doing that, what we do is we have these little hangers out like this so that it'll go into top position. So it's higher up. We've shown you in a few other of these days, so if you haven't watched the others, I recommend you watch them from the start, from day one, whether or not you like the food or not, because then you can get the hang of these different functions on it and how it works. So then pop it on like that, and then, do you remember we mentioned all these beauties? So naan bread, samosas, onion bhajis and pakoras, they're all amazing. So now you've done that, lid down. Now for adding those sides, you're looking for 180 Celsius, that's 360 Fahrenheit, 4 minutes, and then after 3 minutes, flip them over so that you can cook them at the other side, and that'll help get the naan nice and crispy. And then press start. And it's done its 3 minutes. So I've got my tongs at the ready, unless I'll see if it's too hot for me to touch with my hands first. And then we can turn them over and we can give them another minute on the other side. So this is how the naan bread looks already. Oh, beautiful. It just finishes them off nicely because they're like warm but they're not hot at this point, and it's nice to get some colour on the other side. And we've beeped. So these are all ready to go now, so you can remove these now. Look at that naan bread. Doesn't it look fantastic? I love this trick where you can have one lot of food on top and then the other below. They weren't hot until I grabbed the last one, but there you go, that's how they look. And then tea towel's the best option for quickly removing it. And that is how your chicken curry looks before. I'm testing it myself during the photos because it's also on Kitchen Gadgets Club. I found that the sauce wasn't quite there, and I love that crust that it leaves on top, you know, when you've left chicken curry in a pan. So just give it a quick stir, and then we're going to pop it back on. Now let's finish off the curry. This is brilliant to get the curry bubbling away and look like it does when it comes out of the restaurant. So you want to set it to 180 Celsius, that's 360 Fahrenheit, and then a cook time of 5 minutes, and then press start. And we've beeped. So shall I show you what the curry's like? Oh, wow, look at that. Now that's a proper curry, isn't it? So now you've already got all this lot plated up already. So let's add your beautiful curry to the mix, shall we? And I find chicken breasts can go dry in recipes. So if you're doing a curry, I recommend boneless thighs or drummers like I mentioned. Oh wow, look at that. Doesn't that look fantastic? Can you believe that? Can you believe that it's that simple to make a curry using your Ninja Speedi? And of course you can mix and match however you want. You could have your own favourite curry recipe that you like to do from scratch. You could do a red Thai one with some garlic, ginger and red Thai curry paste and some coconut milk. There's just so many choices, but just remember you can do your sides up top. It's just brilliant for that. So that is today, so don't forget to check back tomorrow for more of our 30 days using the Ninja Speedi. Thanks so much for watching our YouTube video. It feels so amazing that you've stuck around to the end. And of course, that must mean that you like our videos. So why not also follow us on social media? You can find us at the Kitchen Gadgets Club on Facebook and on Pinterest, TikTok. We're Kitchen Gadgets Club. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great videos like this one. And you can also find us at kitchengadgetsclub.com, where we have a membership that shares brand new kitchen gadget recipes every week. And we also have lots of great ideas, resources, tips and tricks. And we are an ovenless kitchen, so we teach you exclusively how to cook with kitchen gadgets. And a ciao for now.